Crew coming at you right now. We're trying to find our spot we were just at. We're coming to you live from Washington High School. Or Washington High School, wow. Washington Park, sorry, it's been a long day already. Washington Park here in Pomona, California. Very hot Pomona, California. High 90s today. For the battle between the Socal Falcons, who are a mixture of Cal Intercontinental University Falcons and Invites, taking on the Bernardino Bombers. Again, if you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. Again, we're going to be right here behind home plate. We're going to get it started right now. The starting lineup for the Falcons today in the outfield is going to be Aaron Horseman. Batting second, the second baseman, Preston Suchsdorf. Batting third out in the outfield, Owen Grice. Shortstop batting fourth, David Johnson. At first base today, Anthony Willis. Behind the plate batting sixth, Kyle Benson. Batting seventh on the bump today, Fernando Estrada. Batting eighth, third baseman, Chris Judd. Batting ninth, outfielder, Rogelio Vega. And the extra hitter today will be Josh Piette. On the mound for the Falcons will be Fernando Estrada. The defense really super quick for the Bombers. At first base is Limos. At second base is Zahan. At third base is Raso. Shortstop, Orino. Left fielder is Taylor, center field Diaz, right fielder Brody. The catcher is, and that's a strike on the outside corner, Farino. And their pitcher today is Scott. Again, you guys are going last names for the Bombers. I'm going to learn them as I go. Again, the Bombers are in the red and the black. They are the red and the white, they're the home team. And that's cracked to right center field. Let's see if it drops, and it base hit, and the Falcons will lead off with a single by Mr. Horseman, and that is a runner on for the Falcons to start it off. Batting second is the second baseman, Preston Suchsdorf, and he was playing shortstop last week. So we're going to zoom out. If you guys don't know how I do things here, we're going to zoom out just a little bit with the runner on, except I can't find the same, there it is. I had to find the right chain. Again, I'm filming between chains. Disclaimer, guys, I'm not a cameraman. I'm an announcer, not a cameraman at all, and I'm filming through chains, and the Falcons don't have numbers. I think those are my 3 disclaimers I had to get. There is the pitch from Scott. Oh, he's going for a pickoff. Nothing doing there. Again, I believe we're going to play 7 innings. We played 7 innings last week. I believe we're going to play 7 innings this week, but we'll find out. Again, runner at first is Horseman with Suchsdorf at the plate against Scott. The lefty from the stretch, and the pitch by Scott. A little high there, ball 1. 1-0 the count on Suchsdorf with Grice on deck, and then Johnson. Again, a couple different Falcons today that weren't here last week. Anthony Willis is here. David Johnson is here today. A couple of different names there. Runner on first. Scott goes for the pickoff again. Again, the left. Ooh, he had a good one there. Good pickoff move there by number 23, Scott. Head coach for the Bombers is Nick Onajaga, and the head coach for the Falcons is Coach Tony Garrett. Scott checks the runner, and the pitch. There goes the runner, and it gets down, and the catcher blocks it, but it ain't going to do anything. And Horseman's got a stolen base, and he's in scoring position now for the Falcons. That was a ball. I believe it's 2-1. Again, you guys, we are starting on a microphone right now. My battery's not as high as it was last week because I came straight from another gig. So, yeah, sorry. Scott checks the runners, and Scott's pitch. Right there. Oh, no, a little low. Should be 3-1. 3-1, 3-0. Let's scoot this over just a little bit here. Again, not a cameraman, guys. So 3 balls on Suchsdorf with Grice on deck. Scott checks the runner. Big lead at second. And Scott's pitch. Right there, outside corner. This umpire does like the outside corner, if I remember correctly. So I believe we got a full count. Scott sets. And nope, going for the pickoff. Nothing doing there. Horseman's definitely got his attention at second right now. In the top of the first, I believe it's a 7-inning showdown. It's like 100 degrees out here, guys. No joke. So just letting y'all know that here in Pomona. Big lead at second by Horseman. Scott's pitch. And it's all off the end of the bat there of Suchsdorf. Now, if it wasn't a full count, it is definitely a full count, as Suchsdorf is battling Scott. Again, and don't adjust your visuals of any type, camera, phone, whatever it is. The Falcons do not have numbers. We said that last week. They do not have numbers. So I'll do my best to make sure I'm talking about the right person. If I'm messed up, somebody let me know. Again, the Bombers are wearing the red jerseys with the white numbers, with the exception of one player who's wearing black. Scott sets. And the pitch. Right down the pipe, and it's cracked to right field. Suchsdorf, that could be caught. It's going to tag up. He does tag up. Going to third is Horseman, and he's in there on the sacrifice fly. Beautifully placed there by Suchsdorf, and that'll put a runner 90 feet away for the Falcons with one out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting power hitter, Owen Grice. Again, Grice, if he gets on base, watch out, because he stole a bunch of bases last game too. Lefty versus lefty now. First lefty-lefty matchup of the game. This will be Scott versus Grice. Scott going from the windup, which means that Horseman could get a huge lead at third. Oh, nice. It was a slider there. They gave him the strike one. Great movement there by Scott. Again, you guys are watching on Take Your Shot Media Crew on YouTube. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please follow us on Instagram, take_your_shot_media_crew, takeyourshotmediacrew.com. Here's the pitch from Scott. Ooh, did he go? They're saying he did. Grice doesn't like the call, but he's got 0-2 count now. So 0-2 on Grice, runner on third, one out, top of the first here in Pomona, very, very hot Pomona, California. Let's see what Scott comes with here. I heard he's got a couple pitches. And the pitch, a little low fastball there. Bounce, good block by the catcher, which is Bernardino. 1-2 the count on Grice. Sorry, guys. We're getting the chain there. I'm sorry. I'm trying to film between a chain here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Grice with the big man, David Johnson, on deck. Scott sets, the big lefty. And the pitch. Oh, good movement on that pitch as well. Oh, now it'll be even. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Grice. So 22 on Grice, runner on third, 1 out. Scott from the windup. Here's the pitch. Whoa, almost gets by the catcher. Good stop by the catcher, Farino, or Horseman could have crawled home on that one. So full count on Grice. He battles back from 0-2. It's now 3-2. Grice looking for just a little bloop to left field maybe or something. Just something to get the run in here. Scott sets. Let's see if he goes for that slider again. And the pitch. Yep, he did exactly that. A beautiful pitch slider there by Scott. His first strikeout of the day. So 2 outs, and that will bring up the shortstop, David Johnson. Johnson did not play last week, so we'll see how he does with the week off here. Again, a runner at third still is Horseman. 2 outs now, and the power hitting shortstop at the plate. All right, here we go. Runner on third and 2 outs. Scott gets the sign. Scott from the windup and the pitch. Ooh, another slider. He likes those moving pitches, so 1-0 the count from the big lefty. See if Johnson can get one right up the middle here. Scott taking a while to get the signs. Sees one he likes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's chopped by Johnson. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count on David Johnson. So we got 11, 1-1 with the power hitting lefty Anthony Willis on deck. Coach Garrett trying to mix it up a little with righty-lefty lineup here against the lefty Scott. Scott doesn't like what he sees. Finally gets the one he wants. There he comes from the windup. And the pitch. Fastball. Oh, beautiful pitch there. That thing dropped. So I believe it's 1-2 on Johnson here. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Johnson. Runner on third is Horseman. Had a leadoff single. Stole second base. Reached on the third on the sac fly. The pitch from Scott. Oh, he almost hits him. And no go. Horseman goes back as the catcher Farino gets that one really quickly. Should be 2 balls, 2 strikes on Johnson here. Horseman thought about it, though. Horseman was about halfway down the line. So 22 with 2 outs here. Scott sets. And it's cracked. He got a piece of it, and he stays alive. So there you go. Johnson gets a piece of it, hitting it to right field, stays alive there. Again, it would not surprise me if Scott throws another moving pitch, a slider, a sinker maybe. He's been throwing them already. It's only the first inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Johnson. Scott sets. Scott from the windup. And pitch. And it's cracked a shortstop, and it is stopped. What a play by the shortstop. The throw to first is in time to get Johnson. The run does not score. What a play by the shortstop, Ortono. Sorry, I got it wrong. Torno. I'll get it right, guys. But what a play, regardless of what his name is. He gets down to a knee, gets dirty, makes the play, gets the out at first, and they leave the runner at third. At the end of a half an inning here in Pomona, the score is the Socal Falcons nothing and the San Bernardino Bombers coming up. Again, the lineup for the San Bernardino Bombers will be leading off the catcher, number 21, Farino. Batting second, number 10, center fielder Diaz. Batting third, the shortstop who just made that awesome play. I want to say it's Ortuno. If I said that wrong, let me know. Ortuno. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 23, Scott. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 9, Taylor. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 16, Lemos. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 24, Brody. Batting eighth, the DH, number 14, Barrientos. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 3, Zahan. And batting 10th, the third baseman, number 7, Raso. The defense for the Falcons at first base is going to be Anthony Willis. At second base is Preston Suxdorf. At third base today is Chris Judd. At shortstop is David Johnson. They are outfield today. Let's see who's where. They're not out there yet. They're killing me. Looks like Horseman is in center. Horseman's in center. Vega in left. Grice is in right. I know that for sure. They didn't tell me positions yet. So Grice is in right field. I want to say Horseman is in left. We're going to go with that for now. Horseman's in left, which means Vega is in center. If I'm wrong, someone please tell me. Again, you guys were sponsored by E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan Malia Hilton. Thank you for all your help throughout all these years. If you guys have businesses that you are interested in getting noticed, make sure you hit up e1connect.com and they will be there to do that for you. Again, we're in the bottom of the first. It's the Socal Falcons taking on the San Bernardino Bombers. We'll be back. And there's the throw from Benson, and we're about ready to go. Again, leading off for the San Bernardino Bombers is going to be the catcher, number 21, Farino. So Farino is going to lead off against the right-handed pitcher, which is Fernando Estrada. Estrada Rodriguez. Estrada. That's a ball one there. Sorry, I was doing a little paperwork. So Fernando Estrada. Last game we said Rodriguez, so I guess it's Estrada. Hard when you don't have numbers or names, but it is what it is. So again, it's Fernando Estrada is what I've been told. So it's not normal for a catcher to lead off. A couple the major league players did that. Jason Kendall with the Pirates, most like, oh, good pitch there, a little high. 2-0 the count on Farino. But I was a catcher for multiple years, and I didn't lead off, but I did bat second a lot. There's a lot of catchers that do that as well. Like current Dodger Will Smith used to bat second a lot. Joe Mauer also used to bat second a lot. Here's the pitch from Estrada. Breaking ball. Nope. And just like that, a leadoff walk for Farino. First walk for Estrada. Coming up to bat second for the Bombers is going to be center fielder number 10, Diaz. And it looks like Farino will be running for himself. Again, catchers can get ran for, and so can pitchers. So runner on first, nobody out. Estrada sets on the stretch. He does have a good move for a right-hander. And the pitch, no go. Good block there by Benson. He's going. Benson's throw, a little bit late there. And that'll be a stolen base for the opposing catcher, Farino. And just like the Falcons did, the Bombers now have a runner at second with nobody out. So runner in scoring position, 1-0 the count on Diaz. Estrada's pitch, high ball 2-0. And a pitch right down the pipe. It's cracked to left field, broken bat. It sounded like that's a base hit. It dies a hero. That's going to actually split the gap. Runner is going to score. He'll stay at first. And just like that, 2 batters in, the Bombers lead it 1-0. And that'll be the first earned run charged to Estrada. Coming up now for the Bombers is going to be shortstop number 8, Ortuno. If I can claim that wrong, someone please tell me, because I think I am. So here is the shortstop. He made that awesome play in the top of the first. So runner on first is Diaz now. 1-0 Bombers. Estrada sets. Estrada with the pickoff. Ooh, he almost had him. Again, you guys, Estrada has a really good move for a right-handed pitcher. Very good move. Estrada sets. Another pickoff, almost got him again. And again, with the left-handed first baseman in Willis, that's also an advantage for the Falcons because you get a tag on there quicker. So Diaz has got his attention. Inside, gets off of Benson and goes to his left, and the runner will go to second base there. That's a stolen base for Diaz and a pass ball. Two and 0 the count. And pitch, and he gets a hold of it, grounded to third. Judd over to Willis for 1. The throw back to third. Not in time, and he does stay on the bag. So 1 down, runner on third now. Runner on third, 1 out, and that'll bring up the pitcher, number 23, Scott. So great play at third base to save a run there by the third baseman, Chris Judd. Fires it over to Willis. Willis fires it back to Judd, but just not in time. So now they'll bring up the first lefty in the lineup for the Bombers. This is the pitcher, number 23, Scott. It's 1-0 Bombers, runner on third. 1 out. We are in the bottom of the first. Estrada's pitch. And it's cracked to center. That's going to die a hero easily. Another RBI single, maybe more. It goes all the way to the fence. Scott's going for 2. He bobbles the ball in center. And he will get an RBI double, does Scott. And it's 2-0 Bombers. So that one almost went all the way to the fence there. Center fielder Vega had to run that one down. I want to say that's Vega. So now another runner in scoring position for the Bombers as the left fielder number 9, Taylor, steps up. Here's Taylor. Estrada checks the runners and the pitch. A little bit low there, ball 1. Again, you guys, it's really hot, so that might be affecting Estrada, but we'll see. Estrada checks, and the pitch. Right there, strike 1. 2 fastballs in a row. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count on the left fielder, number 9, Taylor. The number 5th hitter in the lineup for the Bombers. Pitch by Estrada. He's speeding. Oh, ouch. That one goes off the wrist of Benson. Runner will get to third on that one. So now Scott will get a stolen base. That one went off the wrist of Benson. That hurt. I could hear the thud when that ball hit his wrist. Being a catcher, you don't always get it in the glove. So we're going to have a little powwow on the mound while we do that. Again, shout out to our sponsors, E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan and Malia Hilton. They help businesses get noticed online. Make sure you guys go to e1connect.com for your free DNA checklist, and they can help you out. And just ask for Donovan, and he'll help you out. Also, Take Your Shot Media Crew, we do all sports, all levels, all the time. We have our talk show where we interview people. We're interviewing an ABA coach on Saturday, a team from Connecticut, and then we're interviewing a team from Midwest, a women's team, actually. So we have all sexes, all styles, all sports, guys. So runner on third, one out. Here is the pitch to Taylor. Benson gets real low and it's ground. Oh, good stop there by Estrada. He checks the runner over first. Play at the plate. Oh, Willis dropped the ball. Out at first, but the runner will score. So 2 outs, and it's 3-0 Bombers. And that's actually an unearned run because of the bobble by Willis. Willis was ready to throw it home, but a little too early there. So that'll bring up the first baseman, number 16, Lemos, with the bases empty and 2 outs. Estrada sets Estrada's pitch. Oh, a changeup there, strike one. Good pitch there by Estrada. So again, what happened was Taylor hit it back to the pitcher, Estrada. Estrada checked the runner, threw it to first. Willis caught it, got the out, tried to get the out at home, but he had bobbled the ball, breaking ball one. Tried to throw it home and dropped it. So 3 across so far for the Bombers here in the bottom of the first. Again, you're watching Summer League Baseball here from Pomona, California. Double R Ricky Rodriguez on the call. On behalf of Take Your Shot Media Crew and on behalf of the Socal Falcons. Here's the pitch, breaking ball. And that's going to go foul. Got a little ahead of that one. You always know when it's going to be a breaking ball when your catcher drops that low. So we'll check the count right now. I believe it's 1 and 2. I like this umpire. He always gives the count. I like this guy. And Estrada sets Estrada's pitch. Fastball. That's going to second. Can he get to it? He does. Off balance throw. Oh, and Willis couldn't handle it. Benson's there to back it up, but the runner does get it. Oh, now he throws down to second. Oh, man. This time an error on second baseman. So that's going to be an E4. So an error on the second baseman, Suchsdorf. He made a great stop to his left, but then just threw it off to the lefty Willis. And just like that, the Bombers have another runner in scoring position with the right fielder, number 24, Brody, at the plate. So it's 3-0 Bombers, bottom of the first. Here is Brody. Estrada checks the runners. Estrada's pitch, a little high there, ball one. Again, we're in the bottom of the first inning, guys. I believe we're playing 7 innings here in Pomona, California. Very hot Pomona, California. On a July afternoon, early evening. Oh, breaking ball goes off the back of Brody, and that'll have 2 runners on base for the Bombers. So I don't know. Estrada may be struggling. Again, it could be the heat. It could be anything. So that'll bring up the number 8 hitter for the Bombers, the designated hitter, number 14, Barrientos. Or is it Barrientos? I'm going Barrientos until he says something. So 2 on, 2 out. It's 3-0 Bombers here in the bottom of the first. Bombers are the home team. We're in the red and white. The Falcons in the blue and white. Estrada trying to get out of trouble here. Here's the pitch. A little high, ball one. So 2 on for the Bombers here. Estrada sets from the stretch. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Good block by Benson. 2-0 now. Again, Benson's a very good technical catcher. If you guys saw him last week. Yeah, he's got a couple went off of him today, but really technically sound catcher. And that's coming from a catcher. And pitch from Estrada. Oh, he almost nicks him. Should be 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0 the count. Estrada trying to get out of this outside corner set by Benson. And a little high. That should be 4. Should be 4. Umpire's got 3-0. And Barrientos thought that was 4. We got dust storms coming at our face here. So Barrientos not liking the call. He's looking for his bat that he just tossed. So it's 3-0, not a walk. A little confusion here, but everything's getting cleared up. And Barrientos will get another life. We'll see if Coach Onihaga lets him swing away here in the first inning. 3-0. And pitch. Whoa! Jeez, came right at us. That's going to load the bases. And that one was way off. And Coach Tony Garrett might think about getting somebody either warmed up or somebody else in there. It looks like Estrada's struggling today. Coming up now, the 9th hitter, second baseman number 3, they call him Zahan. So here is Zahan. Willis, who is also a pitcher, comes over to talk to Estrada, maybe give him a little advice, just a little, hey man, you got this, get out, you can get out of this inning, we got your back. You know, and Willis did make a mistake earlier, as did Suxdorf. So a couple times the Falcons could have been out of this inning, trying to get out of this with minimal damage, down 3-0. Estrada sets, Estrada's pitch. Right down the pipe, and they're saying he went strike one. Good pitch there, 0-1 the count. Estrada coming quick, working fast, and it's chopped to first. Willis is there. Willis gets it and takes it himself. They leave him loaded, but they get 3 at the end of 1 inning. The score is the San Bernardino Bombers 3 and the Socal Falcons nothing. Again, you guys are sponsored by E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan Malia Hilton. Also, Take Your Shot Media Crew, takeyourshotmediacrew.com, take_your_shot_media_crew on Instagram, and Take Your Shot Media Crew on YouTube. Double R Ricky Rodriguez on the call. Bombers versus Falcons in Pomona. We'll be back. Just so you know, if you guys want to send this to family members, we are streaming it on Take Your Shot Media Crew. You want to send it to anybody who's not in California or just couldn't make it, you're more than welcome to do so. Thank you. No. All right, so the Bombers coming back out on defense now. Again, let's see how the Falcons answer back, as they just gave up a 3 spot. So it looks like for the Falcons, it's going to be the power-hitting lefty Anthony Willis, followed by the power-hitting catcher Kyle Denson, and then Fernando Estrada to face the lefty Scott. Scott had a reasonably good first inning. He had 1 strikeout, no earned runs, not any walks as well. So again, we're coming to you live from Pomona, California. Double R Ricky Rodriguez on the call. Again, you're watching the Socal Falcons, which is a team made up of the Cal Intercontinental Falcons and Invites, taking on the San Bernardino Bombers. We're in summer league action here out in a very hot Pomona, California. We're in the high 90s over here right now. So that's dedication for these boys right here. Again, if you're just tuning in, want to do a quick couple disclaimers. Number 1, I'm not a cameraman. Number 2, I'm filming through chains. And number 3, the Falcons do not have numbers. So if I mess up on the Falcons, I'm sorry. I've only done a couple games with them with the no number jerseys. So looks like we're just about ready to go. Scott's ready to go. And Farino throws it down. Good stop. And again, here comes the power-hitting lefty first baseman, Anthony Willis. And again, there's a good chance with Estrada struggling the way he is that Anthony Willis might be on the mound later today. You never know. He's a fun one to watch. So we got a lefty-lefty matchup here. Top of the second inning. 3-0 Bombers. We got dust flying at our eyes here. I'm wearing sunglasses while filming, so sorry. It's just this dust is really bad out here. Scott sets from the windup, gets the sign he likes. Farino's down on a knee. Oh, behind Willis. I think Scott just lost grip of that one. Little welcome to the game there for Willis. I'm not going to say it. I really could say it right now, but I'm not going to say it. Well, if it does it again, I'm going to say it. So Anthony Willis at the plate. Pitch from Scott. Little low there, ball 2. 2-0 the count on Willis. Scott taking his time, wipes off his hands. And again, it's really sticky out here too. So that's another thing that could be affecting the pitchers. Scott from the windup, and Scott's pitch. Oh, that one almost hits Willis again. Willis is 3-0 now, and 2 of them almost hit him. He's like, dude, what you talking about? Sorry, Anthony, I had to do it at least once. Had to do it once, Anthony, sorry. Every game, you know that. 3-0, 30. Let's see if he gets the green light. Here's the pitch. outside, and he walks Willis on 4. That's the first walk for Scott today, and I don't know what happened there. He was dominant in the first inning, comes in, throws 4 straight wide ones to Willis. Willis on it first. That'll bring up, supposed to be Benson. Looks like it's going to be Estrada. They're switching on me again. So it's going to be Estrada and then Benson, it looks like. So here's Fernando Estrada, the pitcher, with Kyle Benson now on deck, I believe. And the pitch right down the pipe. I don't have a computer, guys. Stop doing this to me. All right. Runner on first. Willis does have a long stride when he runs. So if anything in the gap, he'll easily get to third. There's the pitch. Oh, that was a 3/4 pitch. It gets in the gap. Let's see if it gets in the gap. Center field. No, it's caught by the center fielder Diaz. And oh, Willis tags up. Okay. Willis tags up and gets the second smart base running there by Anthony Willis. So 1 out, 1 runner in scoring position, and now comes up the catcher, because I can tell by that awesome eye paint he's wearing, is Kyle Benson. Originally, it was Benson in front of Estrada, and then they switched it. Wait, did he drop it? Oh, okay. Thank you, Blue. Apparently, he dropped it out there, so it's a single, actually, not a sac fly for Estrada. Sorry, we can't see that far. So 2 on, nobody out, and here's Benson. Benson with the big chance for the Falcons here. Scott's pitch. Ooh, little inside there, ball 1. So it's the big hitters coming up. We got Benson and Judd back to back with 2 on, nobody out. I don't know, maybe the sun got in the eyes of Diaz or something. Scott checks the runners, both runners. And the pitch. Oh, what a pitch. That was nasty from Scott. Great pitch there, 1-1. Again, Scott has a great slider and a good changeup. So 1-1 to count on Benson. And Scott sets, Scott's pitch. Oh, he almost hits Benson. You're not going to want to wear that one. That would have hurt. 2 balls, 1 strike on the Falcons catcher. Can't see. Scott's pitch. Whoa, a little high there. And he's behind yet another hitter, and this is not like he was in the first inning. Again, it could be the heat. It could be sometimes also when pitchers sit for a long amount of time, they can tighten up. So hopefully that's not the case here, but that does happen with pitchers. So 3 balls on Benson. This would load the bases if he walks them. And Scott from the stretch, outside, and he walks another one, his second walk today. And Benson will walk, and that will load the bases with nobody out. And that'll bring up a power-hitting third baseman, Chris Judd. They call him Aaron Judd for a reason. So here's Chris Judd. Bases loaded, nobody out. Top of the second inning here from Pomona, California. Summer League Baseball. Socal Falcons against the San Bernardino Bombers. So bases loaded here. Corners playing in, infield playing double play depth. They'll take a double play for a run. Scott sets. Scott is going from the windup. So let's see if that makes an effect of any sort. And the pitch. Ooh, beautiful breaking ball there. Strike 1. Judd was looking heat right there. A high curveball there from Scott. That was a nice pitch. Scott on the windup and the pitch. It's not even 3/4. That's popped up. Infield fly is called. Perfect call by the umpire there. That is caught anyway by the second baseman, Zahan. So infield fly to second. 1 out. 1 out. Bases loaded. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Rogelio Vega. And if I'm wrong, somebody tell me. So 1 out. Bases loaded. Same thing. Corners in. Infield back for double play. Vega at the plate. Or did I miss somebody? That's Horseman. So it looks like Piet will not be hitting. They did use an extra player today, so not an extra hitter. So I apologize. I've had him in the lineup. So it will actually be, this is the last hitter in the lineup. Oh, great pitch. 3/4 action. Looks like Scott's pitches are better from the 3/4 angle this inning. So let's see if he keeps staying with that. 1-1 the count. 1 out, bases loaded. This is Vega. If it's not, someone tell me. So there is the 3/4. I'm telling you, his 3/4, he looks a lot more comfortable. We need to go oppo on that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If he can go oppo, he can get 2 runs right here for the Falcons. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Scott to Vega. Top of the order, Horseman on deck. And the pitch over the top on that one. It comes back our way, and Willis is not going to come home. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, as that one got by the catcher, Farino. The Balletto man is here. So Vega trying to get some kind of RBI here. Scott sets from the windup. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Scott. 3/4 and it's low. Full count. Bases loaded. Let's see what he brings. Let's see if he comes with the heat or if he brings a sweeper. That 3/4 action has been best bet so far. We'll see if he goes back to it. Exactly. And here's the pitch. 3/4 action. He walks in a run. That is his 3rd walk today. That is an unearned run. And that'll be a walk for Vega and an RBI. So now it's 3-1 Bombers. And that'll bring up the top of the order in left fielder Aaron Horseman. He has a single and a stolen base today. Again, Piet is our extra player today. Here's Horseman. Bases loaded. Dad's next to me, so something has to happen. Here's the pitch. Oh, that was a great pitch to crack right there. He wanted it. Aaron wanted that pitch. Get another life here. 0-1, the count from Scott. It's 3-1 Bombers. We're in the top of the 2nd. Horseman again got a single his last time up and stolen base and scored actually.
Almost scored.
Almost. Well, he didn't score. The other guy scored. You're right. Thank you.
He didn't score yet.
There's the pitch. Oh, almost hit him. But yeah, we just scored. 2-0. Horseman's a very smart hitter, so let's see what he does here. We got corners are in again, so hot shot to between the holes at 1st and 2nd or short and 3rd, and that's definitely gonna get through. 3-1 the score. Again, just scored on a walk. Here's the pitch from Scott. 3/4 action. Oh, a little outside. He's been hitting those. Those have been his sweet pitches there. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count on Horseman. It's 3-1 Bombers. We're in the 2nd. And an extremely hot Pomona, California. 3/4 action, breaking ball there. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Horseman. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 2nd. Falcons down by 2. Deuces are wild, as Vince Scully would say. The GOAT of broadcasting. And the pitch. Oh, breaking ball. He does get a hold of it. Will it drop? It is caught by the right fielder, which is Brody, and no tag at 3rd by Estrada, and it's just going to go as a fly out for Horseman. So 2 outs, and that will bring up the 2nd baseman, Preston Suchsdorf, and he got a sacrifice fly his last time up. So again, Falcons got 1 across, looking to get more here, but now there's 2 down with the bases loaded, and here is Preston Suchsdorf. Scott trying to get minimal damage here, trying to get out of the inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, down, ball 1. Scott from the windup. Here comes Estrada! And the ball gets away. Estrada steals home. He was going to get hit by the fastball. He didn't care. He ran right through that fastball and he steals home. Nobody expected that. And it's now 3-2 in favor of the Bombers. I think Scott was totally caught off guard there, being the left-handed pitcher. His back was to the runner. Estrada saw that, took advantage, being another pitcher, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Suchsdorf has a chance to give the Falcons the lead here. Yeah, that just happened. One of our biggest guys just stole home. That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. 2-0 the count on Suchsdorf. Scott sets. Scott's pitch. Outside, ball 3, 3-0. And Coach Onihaga might want to come talk to his pitcher. He looks like he's been struggling a little bit this inning. 3-0, 30 on Suksdorf. Let's see if he's got the green light. Big lead at second. Oh, pickoff, nothing doing. And pitch. Ooh, right there, the 3/4 action. Strike one there. 3-1 now. Suksdorf. They're holding the runner at second. If Sukes can go oppo, and that's ball 4, that will load the bases again. Another walk. That's walk number 4 for Scott after dominating the first inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and that'll bring up the power hitting lefty Owen, right field and left-handed hitting Owen Grice. He struck out his first time up, but now he's seen him. It looks like Scott is a little winded maybe. I mean, it is really, really hot here, so he looks pretty winded. Hopefully he's all right. All right, here we go. Bases loaded with Falcons. They trail by 1. Scott from the windup. Here's the pitch. 3/4. It's cracked by Grice. It goes into right center field. It is going to drop. 1 run scores. Here comes the second, and he is there. Ball beat him, but it was wide, and the Falcons take the lead 4-3 on the RBI single by Grice. Beautifully placed there by Owen Grice. And it's now 4-3 Falcons, and out of nowhere, the Falcons come back with the 4 spot. Here comes the power hitting shortstop, David Johnson. He grounded out to shortstop his first time up. 2 outs, 2 on, second inning. Falcons lead by 1, 4-3 on the 2-run single there by Owen Grice. Here's the pitch from Scott. Inside and low, ball 1. I mean, that ball did beat him to the plate. If it was on line, he might have got him. Scott sets. And going for the pickoff. Nobody there. Going back to second is Suksdorf. Suksdorf is at second. Grice is at first. 2 outs, 2 on. Second inning. Falcons up by 1, 4-3. Scott set. Scott's pitch. 3/4. Right down the pipe there. Let's see if Johnson tries to go oppo on here. 1 ball, 1 strikes on Johnson. Scott sets from the stretch and checks again. And the pitch from Scott, 3/4. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike on Johnson. Johnson's up right now with the power hitting left-hander Anthony Willis is on deck. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count on David Johnson. Again, huge hole between second and first. He can go oppo taco here. And the pitch from Scott, 3/4 outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Trying to see if anybody's in the bullpen for the Bombers, but it's kind of blocked. So I unfortunately cannot let you know that or not. 3-1 the count on Johnson. Runners on first and second. Scott sets. Checks the runners. Long pause. And the pitch. Oh, low and inside. And he walks his 5th runner that he's walked today. And the bases are loaded with Falcons. That'll bring up the power hitting Anthony Willis. He walked his first time up, but I've seen this guy get a hold of him before. Bases loaded for Anthony Willis here. Almost got beamed twice in the last at-bat. Lefty versus lefty battle here. Falcons looking to put some insurance on as they lead it 4-3 here in the top of the second inning. Suksdorf has a huge lead at third, and will he go home? No, he did not. And a little outside, ball 1. Scott does not like that call, and he's getting a little frustrated, and Farino senses it. Sometimes as a catcher, you can just sense when you need to go talk to your pitchers. I've been there many, many times, and if you didn't notice, Scott just dropped his gloves, dropped his shoulders, and sometimes you just got to go up there and give him a little pick-me-up, you know? Sometimes pitchers need that. So good job by the catcher, Farino. So 1 ball, no strikes on Anthony Willis. Bases loaded with Falcons. Top of the second. Falcons lead it 4-3. Scott with a long pause. Here's the windup and the pitch. 3/4. Oh, fouled back by Willis. He wanted that one. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Willis with the catcher Benson on deck. Are you kidding me? That means they might be pulling Estrada because it looks like Estrada's not coming up to bat next. We'll figure it out. There's the pitch. And cracked up the middle. And it will go to the shortstop. He bobbles it. 1 run scores. Here comes Grice. Grice will score. That's going to be an E6, and 2 runs will come in on that one. And it's now 6-3 Falcons. So 2 outs, runners on first and second, and now the catcher Benson's coming up. And it does look like Estrada might not be. It looks like him and Estrada are flip-flopping on me. Gotta love summer ball. Breaking ball outside, so it looks like Benson's up now. Estrada batted before him last inning, so I don't know if they just forgot or what they were doing, but again, summer ball, it happens. So here's Benson. Benson walked his first time up. Scott set. Scott's pitch right down the pipes, right there. Good pitch there by Scott. Looks like he put a little bit more behind that one. 1-1 the count on Benson. 2 on, 2 out. 6 in so far for the Falcons. Scott sets. Benson asks for time. Again, hot day. Just trying to throw off pitcher maybe here. So here's Benson. Scott sets. And Scott's pitch. 3/4 action. Almost hits Benson. A little low there. Ball 2, 2-1. This is more than likely going to be Scott's last inning, I think. But I'm not the manager, so I don't know. 2-1 on Benson. Scott sets the lefty and the pitch. 3/4 action. It's a breaking ball. Hit between center and right. Will he get to it? I don't know. Did he get that? Nope. They're saying he got the catch. His glove flew off after he caught it. That was kind of cool. I would have made a more exciting call, but I didn't know if he had caught it or not. A diving catch by the center fielder Diaz. His glove falls off, but the ball stayed in the glove. Never seen that before in my life. But we'll take it. The Falcons get a 6th spot in that last inning. So at the end of 1.5, it is now Socal Falcons 6, San Bernardino Bombers 3. We'll be back. And we'll see if Estrada's going to come back out to pitch. It looks like he is. After he struggled in the last inning. Well, Scott did really good in the first inning. He struggled in the second inning. So we'll see if Estrada does the same thing here. Just take your shot, media crew. I have the page right here. No, you're all good. I got to get myself a banner, I know. Got to get one of those you can stand up banners. Is it because of the sun? It's the same on the front. Just take your shot, media crew. You just put that. Yeah. So it looks like Estrada is coming back out to pitch for his second inning here. Falcons now have a lead, so let's see if he has a different approach. So Benson's still getting dressed as he was the one that was at the plate. So we're giving a little extra time for the catcher to get dressed here. Same defense for the Falcons, it looks like. Looks like Grice has moved over to center because now they're just messing with me. Grice is in center now. Horseman, I think, is in right. They do this to me on purpose, I'm telling y'all. Grice is in center, which means Vega is going to go to left. So coming up for the Bombers, it's going to be 10, 1, and 2. It's going to be the third baseman, number 7, Rasso, followed by the catcher, Farino, and the center fielder, Diaz. Again, the Bombers put a 3 spot up in the first inning. Let's see what they do here in the second. It is 6-3 in favor of the Falcons. Again, the Falcons are the road team. They're in the blue and white. Bombers in the red and white. They have one player who's wearing all white, but it still says Bombers, so we're good. All right, so again, this will be the number 10 hitter. This is number 7, third baseman, Rasso. So let's see how Estrada does. Again, Estrada also just now was sitting for a while, so we'll see how he does. Same thing that happened with Scott in the last inning. So here we go, Estrada, and the pitch. Did he go? They're saying he did, strike 1. 0-1 the count on Rasso. Rasso, Farino, and Diaz coming up. Here's the pitch, breaking ball. Ooh, and they're going to give it to him, strike 2. 0-2 the count on Rasso. Whoa, a little head hunting action there by Estrada, telling him to get off my plate, and Benson throws it a little too high there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rasso. Again, you guys are coming to you live from a very, very, very hot Pomona, California here at Washington Park. It's a nice venue here. Got a pool right across the way that none of us are in. But other than that, it's a nice park. Easy to get to, right off the 60 freeway. There's the pitch. Ooh, he wanted to go, but he didn't. Good eye there by Rasso. 2-2 the count on Rasso. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Second inning. And pitch from Estrada. Ooh, just a little outside. Full count on Rasso. He fights back from 0-2 to 3-2. Estrada's pitch. Ooh, and a little outside there. Ball 4, and that is going to be his 3rd walk today. And that'll bring up the top of the order for the Bombers. In the catcher, number 21, Farino. He had a walk and a stolen base today. So runner at first is Rasso. Again, the Bombers down by 3, I'm sorry. It's 6-3. Here is Farino. And the pitch, a little high there. Ball 1 from Estrada. Big lead. There he goes. He has a huge jump. It's going to go foul. No thuds, no shatters? Okay, we're good. No thuds, no shatters. That means it hit the ground or hit the grass, not a car. Life is good. All right. Farino trying to fight it off here. 1 ball, 1 strike on Farino. The runner went last time. Let's see what Rasso does this time. And the pitch, not going. Umpire is trying to get a... Runner did not go there. Benson almost ran through the umpire here. 2 balls, 1 strike on Farino. Rasso messing around a little bit over there at first, messing with the head of the Falcons. That's what you do as a base stealer. And the pitch, no go. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on the catcher for the Bombers. Big lead at first, no go. Pickoff move, he almost got him again. Estrada does have a good move for a right-hander, so the Bombers have got to be careful. Very quick feet to Estrada. And the pitch, good block by Benson. Throw over to first, but it's ball 4 anyway. Just get a little practice in there, does Benson. That's a 2nd walk to Farino today. So 2 on, nobody out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, number 10, Diaz. Diaz had an RBI single his first time up. We'll see how the Falcons play the defense here. We'll see if the Bombers bunt here to get 2 runners in scoring position. being down by 3. Estrada sets. Reasonable lead at second by Rosso. And the pitch, right down the pipe there, strike 1. 0-1 the count on Diaz. Ortuno on deck. Estrada sets, Estrada's pitch, and it's cracked, and it is foul ball. Just a little early there. Just a little early. Man, that would have scored 2. Good swing there, though, by Diaz. 0-2 the count on Diaz. Estrada looking to get a K here. He sets from the stretch. Big lead at second by Rosso. He checks him. And the pitch. And it's chopped foul. And again, Diaz is on Estrada here. We're just waiting on a foul ball here. Again, you guys, I want to say thank you for bearing with me last week. I felt about 25% when I was calling the game last week. So I feel like I'm all there today. Again, we got a little powwow here. So Willis, again, one of the main guys on the team here, checking in on his pitcher. Still 0-2 on Rosso. I mean, not Rosso, I apologize. On Diaz, I was looking at Rosso. Rosso's at second with Bernardino at first. Estrada, there he goes. Breaking ball. Throw from Benson. Oh no, he throws it into left field, and here comes Rosso. Benson did not get up to make the throw. He threw from his knees, and because of that, he did not have good sight, and the run comes across, and it's 6-4 now in favor of the Falcons. So runner on third now. It's 6-4 now. I believe that was a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count on Diaz now with the runner on third, which is Farino. Estrada checks his runner again. He's going from the stretch here. It's different than Scott, who went from the windup. Here's the pitch. Good block by Benson, saving a run right there. 22, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Diaz. Reasonable lead at third by the catcher. Pitch. Oh, nice pitch there. Curveball. But curveball there for the K. So we got 1 down, and that'll bring up the shortstop number 8, Ortuno. Is it Ortuno? Ortuno? Do you know how to say it? Ortuno? Ortuno?
I actually don't know the last name.
Oh, well, I'm going to go with Ortuno. Ortuno. There's the pitch. Heads up! Heads up! That one is going into the softball field behind us. Better the softball field than the parking lot. We'll take it. I always feel bad because sometimes I'll throw in an Enye on people, and then they were like, no, it's Ortuno, not Uno. I'm like, sorry. The Latin blood just comes out, you know, like, sorry. Farino? So he is an Enye. There, got the Enye. There's the pitch. Breaking ball. Whoa. Ooh, I don't know where that missed. Oh, man. Good pitch there by Estrada. I guess he gave it to him. 0-2. I apologize. Estrada checks the runner at third. That is Farino. And the pitch came right at him, literally at his shoulders. And Ortuno, I'm going to say them both each time just so I can save my butt. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ortuno. If I'm saying it wrong, someone tell me. Estrada sets. Estrada's fastball came right at him. That's going to drop. Right center field, it drops. Right fielder, Horseman gets to it. Gets it in. He will only get a single as Horseman got to that one quick. But the run does score. We got a 1-run ball game here. And it's now 6-5 Falcons, and that'll bring up the opposing pitcher, Scott. So here's Scott. Runner on first is Ortuno, and Scott at the plate, trying to help himself out here, trying to maybe tie the game or take the lead here. 1 out, 1 on. Bombers down by 1. Outside, ball 1. Oh, he's like on the fence. Left fielder Vega is like on the fence out there. I hope that's Vega. If I'm wrong, sorry. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Ooh, beautiful pitch there by Estrada. Great breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike from Estrada to Scott. Estrada's pitch. Breaking ball again. And he definitely had Scott off balance on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Scott with Taylor on deck. Grice is almost on the fence. If he backs up anymore, he's going to have those marks on the back of his jersey. Here's the pitch. And he keeps it low right at Coach Garrett. Oh, Garrett makes a stop. Ball in. Ball in right now. All right, 2 ball in. Now I'm making Benson get up. You can... Maybe intentional. He's like, it's 100 degrees out here. Tony's messing around with the umpire here. And the pitch from Estrada, good block by Benson.
Oh yeah, Renee's moving.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and Scott. Sorry guys, we're right in the middle of the chain here. All right, here we go. Pitch from Estrada. Ooh, ball 3, full count, 1 out. We'll see if the runner Ortuño does run. Looks like he has good speed, so there's a good chance he might run. Again, guys, disclaimer, I'm not a cameraman, and this is very difficult in between these chains. Oh, we got timeout called by Scott. And we're getting a little bit of a breeze here in Pomona, but it is not really helping. Just saying. At start of game time, it was in the high 90s. Estrada sets. Estrada's pitch. There goes the runner. Jam Scott. Fouled back. So going back to first is Ortuño. Again, the Bombers down by 1. It's 6-5 Falcons.
That's it.
And the pitch. And he gets under it. Heads up. Uh-oh. Okay, only no thuds, no shatters. We're good. All right. Good battle here between Scott and Estrada. The 2 opposing pitchers. Did that on purpose. And you guys are coming to you live from a very hot Pomona, California. It's the 8th of July. Summer League ball here. It's the Socal Falcons against the San Bernardino Bombers from Pomona, California here. Estrada, let's see if the runner goes again. And not this time. Breaking ball popped up. And uh-oh again. No thuds, no shatters. We're getting lucky so far. And what a battle. That's like the 9th pitch of this at bat, I believe, for Scott. Grice is nearly on the fence in center field. Vega is about halfway in left. And in right, Horseman. I could be wrong. That might be Horseman in left. I don't know, guys. And fake run. Jammed him. That one's up. That's fair territory. Willis was way back, and that ball is going to be dropped. He dropped it. And he's not going to get it picked up in time. Willis was literally on the fence, had to fly in to try to catch that. Couldn't do so. Drops it maybe in the sun. I don't know. But that's going to be an E8. Runner is on first and second now with 1 out. Now, he had a long way to go to make that catch. And he did make contact with the glove, but was not able to squeeze it. So now the Bombers have the tying run at second. And that will bring up the left fielder, number 9, Taylor. Taylor grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. Looking for something a little bit further. Sorry about the glare in left field, guys. We are literally right in the sun. Estrada sets. And then the pitch. And it's grounded to third. That's Judd. Throw to first. Dug it. Oh, Willis doesn't dig it out. It goes all the way to right field. Here comes Ortuño. Ortuño scores. They're coming home. Here's the throw. And Scott is safe. He gets under the tag. And, oh, Scott's holding his leg and being the pitcher. That can't be good. And he did get under the tag literally right here, you guys. So I will give that to the umpire. He definitely was safe. Scott, I don't know if he ran into the shin guards or what it was, but he's getting up. But, man, he slid hard into home plate. So 2 runs across for the Bombers on the aggressive running by Scott. And the Bombers lead it now 7-6 on the 2 RBI double by Taylor. Actually, that was a throwing error. That was an E5. Sorry, Judd. Got to give what I got to give. So that'll bring up the first baseman, number 16, Lemos. He grounded out to the second baseman, Suksdorf, his first time up. Now, this game's been back and forth all day. We are literally still in the second inning, y'all. It is 7-6 in favor of the Bombers. Again, there is a time limit on here. This game, I believe it's 2 hours. That's chopped, and it is foul. Judd picks it up. Estrada trying to battle here. Ice cream man teasing me, right walking behind me here, knowing I can't buy an ice cream. Killing me, bro. Killing me. Got the dust storms here. Got the heat. So runner on second, 1 out. Here is the pitch from Estrada. Oh, good block by Benson. No go. 2-0 the count. This is Lemos with Brody on deck. Bombers lead it. They came back down 6-3. It's now 7-6 in favor of the Bombers. Summer League ball here from Pomona, California. Very hot Pomona, California. And the pitch, breaking ball. And it does get by Benson. Runner does go. And he's there. So runner at third now, 1 out. And there's Lemos. And again, it looks like Estrada might be getting a little tired out there. I mean, it's really hot, you guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Again, Estrada's down, has been through 1 1/3 so far. And the pitch. That's crushed to left. Is it fair? It is. Cannot see. Out of play, foul. All right. The sun's literally right there. So I cannot see anything. But it is a foul ball. A deep, deep foul ball. But a foul ball nonetheless. Just a long strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if Estrada can get him here. His curveball's been working. Let's see if he goes with it. Here's the pitch. Nope, fastball. I think it's going to go right up the middle for an RBI single. And beautiful at that by Lemos there. And just like that, it's now 8-6 in favor of the Bombers. And that will bring up the right fielder, number 24, Brody. He was hit by a pitch literally on the first pitch in his first time at bat. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time because I don't think that felt too good. It was a curveball, though. If you're going to get hit by any pitch, a curveball is the one to get hit by. So runner on first, 1 out. Here is Brody against Estrada. Estrada's pitch. And it's chopped. And it is still fair, still fair. And Judd will now pick it up in foul territory. Again, we don't have the professionally done field where they get it to where the ball does what you want it to do, like at Angel Stadium and places like that. So that one does go foul. Good job by Judd waiting that one out. So again, a 5 spot so far for the Bombers in this inning. And again, we do have a time limit here, guys. Willis is playing first. Yeah, Suksdorf is playing second too. Couple people out of position. Sets. Estrada's pitch. Chopped. That went off the plate. They're going to stay. Estrada sets the throw. Gets him out at first. Good play there by, even though it went off, didn't go behind the plate. So it is a ball in play. So Brody grounds out to the pitcher. 2 outs. Runner on second. And that will bring up the designated hitter, Barrientos. And he walked his first time up. I think Barrientos is talking to the umpire about the time right now. I believe it's 1 hour and 45 minutes or 1 hour, 2 hours, I think is what it might be. Right now, the Bombers lead at 8-6 from the bottom of the second. 7 innings or 2 hours, I believe is what it is. Maybe 1 hour and 45, I'm not sure. Runner on second. Here's the pitch from Estrada. A little high there, ball 1. gives him the inside corner there. Beautifully done. 1-1. And pitch, low outside this time. Oh, it's hot and sweaty. Two balls, 1 strike on Barrientos. Runner on second, I believe, is Limos. Estrada checks him, and the pitch, 3/4. Oh, that one went off of Benson a little bit there. So 2-2 the count. Estrada trying to fight to get out of this inning. Piet is on the bench. He can also pitch. So can Willis. There's a few guys on this Falcons team that could take the bump if needed. But Estrada trying to battle back here. Sorry about the chains there, guys. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just a little high. Good pitch there by Estrada. We got a full count. Runner on second for the Bombers. Barrientos walked his first time up. He might walk again here. We'll see. Estrada from the stretch. And pitch. Ooh, well, gets by Benson's. Runner's going to go to third on the ball 4. And now runners on the corners for the Bombers. So that's a second walk to Barrientos. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Zahan, number 3. He grounded out to first baseman Willis his first time up. If he does that here, then the inning will be over. Bottom second, here is Zahan. Ooh, inside and high, ball 1. And that's grounded to Willis again. That's where he hit it last time. And Willis gets the out. They leave 1, but they get 5 at the end of 2 very long innings here in Pomona. The score is the San Bernardino Bombers 8 and the Socal Falcons 6. Again, we're sponsored by E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan Hilton, Malia Hilton. Thank you so much. Again, you guys check out e1connect.com if you want to help get your business some notification, some recognition. They can help you out with that. They're really good at that. Also, Take Your Shot Media Crew, all sports, all levels, all the time. TakeYourShotMediaCrew.com. Take_your_shot_media_crew on Instagram. We'll be back. Limon? How do I say it? I'm sorry? Oh, what am I streaming on? Oh, just this. But you could try the queue. It didn't work for the other lady. You could try it. I got to get a poster board. If it doesn't work, let me know. Could be because of the sun, too. No? I got you. It looks like this. Just Take Your Shot Media Crew. You're all good. All right, y'all. It looks like we got a new pitcher coming in for the Bombers. So the line for Scott, 2 full innings, 1 strikeout, 6 walks, 3 unearned runs, 3 earned runs. So not a horrible outing, not an amazing outing for Scott. So we'll bring in the new pitcher, who I believe is in the black jersey. That is Salas. So Salas is the new pitcher. Hopefully, don't make any defensive changes. It might have. I have no idea. Still learning these guys. Yeah, it looks like it's just Salas. So Salas will be coming to the game. We're on top of the 3rd inning. Looks like coming up for the Falcons. Again, they flip-flopped on me. It's going to be the pitcher Estrada, followed then by 3rd baseman Chris Judd, and then Rogelio Vega. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, we're here in Pomona, California. Double R Rick Rodriguez on the call. I'll be here again next Thursday when the Falcons take on the Sharks. If y'all know where the Sharks are from, please let me know. But they'll be taking on the Sharks 5 o'clock right here in Washington on Thursday, I believe, not Wednesday. So make sure you put that on your calendar. It's going to be on Thursday. If anybody else is watching this on any other leagues and you guys are interested in getting someone to do play-by-play for you for a reasonable price, we do not charge very much at all, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but we do give really good quality visual, verbally. Try to cover as much as we can, guys. We just love what we do. Again, it's not just me. I have a whole panel with me. I have 3 guys in LA, 2 guys in San Diego. So we do basketball, we do baseball, soccer, football, we do it all. So just let us know if you guys are interested. Again, take _your_shot_media_crew on Instagram. We'll be back. Salas is in. Question. Salas might be in there. All right, here we go. We're going to go to the top of the third inning now. Again, it's 8-6 in favor of the San Bernardino Bombers over the Socal Falcons. Batting will be the pitcher, Fernando Estrada. Estrada got a single his first time up. He stole home plate. I remember that. That was crazy. Like a straight steal. Here's a pitch from Salas. Little heat there. Nice. Strike one. Salas definitely bringing the heat. Again, he is an over-the-top throwing right-hander. You don't adjust your screens. He is wearing a black jersey, which I don't know why you'd want to wear a black jersey in this heat, but maybe that's all he had. Here's the pitch. A little high fastball there. Ball one. 1-1 on Estrada. It'll be Estrada, Judd, and then Vega. And Salas sets. Salas's pitch. Oh, a little low there. Ball two. 2-1. The count on Estrada. And fouled off there by Estrada. And it goes off of the dugout in the softball field. 2-2 the count now on Estrada. Salas sets. Salas's pitch. Breaking ball. Oh my God, that was ugly. That was an awesome pitch. What a pitch there from Salas. And Estrada goes down swinging. So one down, and that will bring up the third baseman, Chris Judd. He got out on an infield fly rule to the second baseman his first time up. What a breaking ball. That 12-6 was amazing. If you guys don't know what 12-6 is, it's when it starts at the top and just drops in the middle. Beautiful pitch. Josh Beckett was really known for his 12-6 curveball. And some guy named Clayton Kershaw, too. Here's the pitch from Salas. And he gets another breaking ball for a strike. 0-1 the count on Judd. And a pitch. Oh, that one bounces away. Ball one. Be Judd, Vega, and if anybody gets on, it'll be Horseman. Salas sets. Salas pitching from the stretch, also that's different. And the pitch. Oh, little low there. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count on Judd. That's Judd with the double D, not Judge. Chris Judd. Sorry about the glare, guys. There's a lot of sun here. And Salas sets. Salas from the stretch. And the pitch. Fastball cracked. Oh, he got under it. First baseman Limos is there. He makes the catch. And just like that, 2 down. And that will bring up the left fielder, Rogelio Vega. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me. I'm still trying to learn these guys. Again, no numbers on the Falcons, guys. Again, I'm sorry about the glare, guys. The glare is really bad here in Pomona. Here's the pitch. Oh, low, ball one. One and 0 the count on Vega. Salas bringing the heat. And the pitch. Ooh, coming at us. 2 balls, no strikes. Salas sets from the stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball. You freaking kidding me with that breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is an amazing breaking ball. Can't do anything with that. 2 balls, 1 strike. Salas sets from the stretch. Looks like he's going to go with the same pitch. Here's the pitch. Yep, breaking ball again. Little low maybe on that one. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count here for Vega. If he can get on, so Horseman's had a reasonable day today. He can probably help him out. Here's the pitch from Salas. Fastball. Oh, beautiful pitch. Tailing fastball there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 now. Full count. Salas has got a little of everything here in the arsenal. And from the stretch. And the pitch. Ooh, little bit outside. What a pitch by Salas. That is his first walk today. And it will go to Vega, who's already got 1 walk today. And that'll bring up the top of the order for the Falcons. And now right fielder Aaron Horseman. He's got a single stolen base, and he's flown out to right field today. So 2 outs, runner on first. You got dust flying at our face. All right, here we go. Righty-righty matchup. Here's Salas. Salas checks the runner and the pitch. Oh, off the end of the bat there. Horseman trying to just get the timing down here. There's literally glare everywhere. Sorry guys, if you're watching on the screen, the glare is everywhere out here. Salas' pitch. Ooh, he almost hit them. Comes back our way, and that'll get the runner over to second. Vega gets a stolen base on that one. So 1 out. 2 outs, I'm sorry. 2 outs. Runner in scoring position for the Falcons. Again, they trail it 8-6. Here in the 3rd. Salas sets, checks the runner, and the pitch. Chop back and foul right over to the coach on the Bombers. And for any of you guys that are saying, why would a team name themselves the Bombers? They got a really cool logo, actually. It's like a fighter pilot. So shout out to anybody who's in the Air Force. Shout out to anybody in the military. That's all I got to say about that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, I believe, is the count on Horseman. On deck is Preston Suchsdorf if he can get up. 1-2 the count. Salas from the stretch. Let's see, he's got the count in his favor. Let's see if he goes with that breaking ball. Here's the pitch. No, fastball. Fouled off. A good battle here by Aaron. Big lead at second by Vega. Pitch by Salas. Oh, and it gets by the catcher, Farino, and that over to third will be Vega. Now the runner is only 90 feet away. And we got dust all up in our faces. Again, it's top of the 3rd inning here. It's 8-6. A lot of long innings in this game so far. Finally getting a breeze here. It only took about an hour and a quarter, but we're getting the breeze now here in Pomona. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count on Horseman. Salas gets his sign. He still can throw that breaking ball. He has that extra pitch if he needs it. Here's the pitch. And he goes with it and didn't get its mark. Full count. Again, Vega's at 3rd. Suchsdorf is on deck. It looks like Estrada might be going to catcher next inning. He's got the gear on right now. We'll have to keep an eye on that next inning. But I see him with the shin guards. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball right there. Strikes him out. And that 12-6, that's all I'm going to say. That 12-6. Second strikeout today for Salas so far. So at the end of 2.5, it is still 8-6 in favor of the San Bernardino Bombers. Looks like we're going to have some defensive changes for the Falcons. So we'll wait just a second here to find out what is going on. Again, it looks like looks like Josh Piette will be coming to pitch. Yep, Josh Piette will be pitching, but where is he batting is the question. Unless they're just going to plug him in somewhere. Benson's going to second, which means Suksdorf is getting moved. Estrada's the new catcher. We'll find out where the heck Preston's going. Grice is going to right. Maybe Preston will be going to center. Grice is going to right. Johnson, Judd, Willis. All right, Preston's out there. Where the heck is he going is the question. Is he going to center or is he going to left? And it looks like Preston is going to go to left. Yes, Preston Suksdorf is going to left, which means your center fielder will be Rogelio Vega. So let's see if I got all these right. So, and again, Josh Piette is on the mound now, but with the original pitcher in the lineup, I have a feeling they're just going to plug in Josh Piette in that 10 spot where he was scheduled to bat anyway, which isn't for a while. So again, your defensive changes going to right field now is Owen Grice. Where's that? No, Horseman is in center. Yeah, it looks like Horseman is in center and Vega's in left. I think Horseman's in center and Vega's in left. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Again, guys, we're in the bottom of the third now. Very long game. It's 8-6 in favor of the Bombers out of San Bernardino, California, taking on the Socal Falcons. Ugh. So again, Josh Piette in the line for Estrada. You know how many strikeouts? 2 innings pitched, no strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 earned runs, 4 unearned runs, and 1 hit by pitch. So a kind of a rough outing for Estrada. He did on offense, though, steal home. So that was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. But now Josh Piette in there, he likes to throw some heat. He also has a really good curveball, so keep an eye out for that. They call him JP here, amongst other names. So leading off for the Bombers, it should be 10, 1, and 2. Rasso, Farino, and Diaz here in the bottom of the third. Umpire just realized that Estrada is behind the plate now. And Benson's over at second. Horseman at center. Grice moves to right. Estrada is the new catcher. And Vega is in left. And Josh Piette is the new pitcher for the Falcons. So here we go. Bottom of the third. I'm trying to find somewhere without a glare, guys, but it's impossible right now. Piette sets. And from the stretch, outside, ball 1. Again, the San Bernardino Bombers lead it right now, 8-6. A little of everything in this game. Nobody's gone yard yet, though, so maybe we can get that before the game's over. That'd be kind of cool. Piette sets, maybe some high heat right here. Whoa, no, breaking ball. Little high, ball 2, 2-1. Josh didn't like that call, but it's going to have to deal with it. Trying to get you guys some kind of shade on this camera. I don't know, guys. It's so sunny here. A little low there. 3-0 the count on the number 10 hitter, Rasso. Piette Right down the pipe there. Strike one, 3-1. Let's see if JP can battle back here. Again, very hot day here in Pomona. So shout out to these guys and the umpire for doing what they're doing right now. Here's the pitch. 3/4 act to hit the short. Johnson makes the stop. Over to first. Razzo's fast, but he gets him at first. Good play there by the shortstop, David Johnson. So 1 out. And that'll bring up the top of the order for the Bombers in the catcher, number 21, Farino. Farino has 2 walks today, so no official at bats, but he's got 2 stolen bases. So there you go. It evens out. So 1 out, Farino at the plate, Diaz on deck. Bombers lead it 8-6 here from Pomona, California. It is the 8th of July. Double R Ricky Rodriguez on the call on behalf of the Summer League showdowns here and the Socal Falcons and Coach Tony Garrett. Almost said Coach Tony. Wow. And there's a strike there from Josh Piet. Again, guys, don't let the score fool you. It's 8-6 right now, but it is only the 3rd inning. Piet sets from the stretch. Looks like maybe some high heat. Let's see the pitch. No, breaking ball. And they give it to him. Strike 2, 0-2 on Farino. 0-2 on the Bombers catcher. Piet gets his sign. Let's see if he goes with that breaking ball again. He's got a strike on the last 2 pitches with it. Nope, going with the heat. It's a grounder. Johnson's got to get there. Johnson stays on it. The throw to Willis. Willis can't get it. He's one of the tallest guys on the team, but he couldn't get it. Estrada gets all the way back to the catcher, Estrada. So a throwing error for Johnson, and the runner will reach on the E6. So runner on first, 1 out. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 10, Diaz. Diaz has an RBI single, and he struck out today. Let's see what the Bombers do. They do a hit and run, maybe a bunt here, but they are up by 2, so maybe they'll let him swing away. Who knows? Piet sets. Piet checks. Piet's pitch. Oh, man, that's down the third base line. That's over the bat. Ooh. Oh, man, he just missed that one, Diaz. That was close to going over the third base because you guys know if the ball does bounce over the base, it is a fair ball. Umpire was right on it, ran down that line to check it out. Ball coming. All right, here we go. Piet, runner at first, takes his lead. That is Farino. Breaking ball. Ooh, inside. Good pitch, though, by Piet. That was a good pitch by JP. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runner on first. Bombers up by 2, 8-6 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bombers are the home team in the red and white. Falcons in the blue and white. Piet sets. Piet's pitch. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Diaz. Again, you guys are coming to you live from Washington Park here in Pomona, California. Very hot Pomona, California. High 90s right now. There's the pitch. No go. Fastball. Oh, it bounces in front of Estrada. And he'll have to eat that one. Runner will go to second on that pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike on Diaz. First base is open. Three and 1 the count. Piet sets. He checks the runner. He has a good move as well. And the pitch, way outside. Ball 4, and Diaz will reach. So 2 on, 1 out. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop number 8, Ortuño. Ortuño. I'm not even going to try it. Ortuño. O-R-T-U-N-O, guys. Help me out here. I think it's Ortuño. Ortuño. But when I talk, I sometimes announce it with an accent. So Ortuño. 2 on, 1 out. Double play depth for the Falcons. Piet sets. He checks twice. And the pitch. Break. Ooh, up in the head there. Ortuño didn't like that. Again, for you guys watching on the screen, I apologize. The glare is horrendous here. Sun is literally right where we are. I'm behind home plate, and the sun is coming from left field towards first base, so that's why we're getting that glare. I apologize. I'll do my best to make sure you guys don't miss anything verbally, at least. Yeah, 1-0. That was a headhunter. So 1-0 on Artuno. Piet sets. Piet checks his runner. And pitch. Whoa, good save by Estrada. That one almost got by him there. 2-0 the count on Artuno with Scott on deck. And it looks like he is going to bat Scott. Salas is pitching, but it looks like Scott will be the hitter. And he might come back into pitch next inning, it looks like. We'll see. And the pitch by Piet. Oh, man. Ball 3. And again, Piet also has been sitting a long time today because he was the extra player today. He's been on the bench for 2 full innings, 2 very long innings, and now coming into pitch. We're at an hour and a half now. Piet sets. He checks the runner. And the pitch. There it is, right down the pipe there. I believe it's 3-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-1. Believe it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Trying something different here, guys. Trying to get out of this glare somehow. Piet sets. He checks. He checks the runner again. Big lead at second. Bernardino, huge jump. Oh my gosh. But he gets back to Estrada. Runner's going. And it's ball 4 anyway. So bases loaded with Bombers. That's 2 walks already for Piet. And that'll bring up Scott, which means Scott might be coming back into the game as the pitcher. Or Scott just might be hitting for Salas, and Salas might come back out. So we'll figure it out. Scott's at the plate with the bases loaded for the Bombers. He's one of their better hitters. Scott, when he was playing, reached on an error in center field. He's at an RBI double and a stolen base as well today. Bases loaded with Bombers. Pitch by Piet. Ball 1. Farino's at third. Diaz at second. Artuno at first. 1 down here in the third. Piet sets and pitch. Breaking ball. Foul back. 1-1 now the count on Scott. One ball, 1 strike on Scott. So we'll see if Scott goes back out to the mound after the next inning. Here's the pitch from Piet. Fastball, it's cracked into second. Can he get to it? Sukes gets to it. Oh, it's Benson. Throw to second. They're saying out at second. The run does score for Reno. Good play by Benson at second base. Save it. More run scoring there. Scott will get an RBI on the fielder's choice. And it's now 10-6 in favor of the Bombers, and that'll bring up the left fielder, number 9, Taylor. Taylor's had a ground out to the pitcher, and he's reached on an error by the third baseman, 2 RBIs, and a stolen base today. So 2 outs now, runner on third. And the pitch, great play by Benson at second, coming from being a catcher the last 2 innings and having to move your legs that much. Not an easy gig, guys. I'm telling you, shout out to Benson on that play. Runners on the corners for the Bombers. Piet checks. Piet's pitch. And it's a hot shot to Johnson. Oh, hot. What a play by Johnson over to first. Willis digs it, and they got him. They leave 2. They get 2 at the end of 3. It's the San Bernardino Bombers 10 and the Socal Falcons 6. Again, sponsored by E1 Connect Marketing, Donovan and Malia Hilton. Make sure if you want your business to be noticed, give them a hit, e1connect.com. And also, Take Your Shot Media Crew, all sports, all levels, all the time. Again, check out our show, Double Dribble, on YouTube, on Take Your Shot Media Crew. Also, our website, takeyourshotmediacrew.com, and Instagram, take_your_media_crew. So, Salas is back as the pitcher. Taylor grounded out the shortstop. Salas is back out there as the pitcher. Whew, so here we go. Top 4. We're about an hour and a half in. It's 10-6 in favor of the Bombers. We're at 140 right now, Blue. Hour and 40.
Hey, how do I watch the game?
Hit me before you leave. I'll give you the info. Actually, I'll give you the info right now. Hang on. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You did the game last week, right?
I did, yeah.
I got that one on there too.
Oh, right on. Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
no problem. Oh. Yeah. Let's see, got anybody? Oh, we got somebody new at third base. I don't know what number that is, but somebody new at third base. So it looks like Zahan is out. I can't see the number. He might not have a number. White 6, 9. We got another number 9. White 9. White 9 at third base. So Raso is out. In is Lieberman. So Lieberman is the new third baseman for the Bombers. At the plate is Preston Suksdorf. He's got a sacrifice fly. He's walked. So here's Suksdorf. If anybody can start something, it's he can. Salas sets. Fastball cracked to left center field. I told you. Oh, he almost caught that. Almost caught by the shortstop, Ortuno. Well, I got some hops on that guy. He's playing the wrong sport. Base hit there for Suksdorf, his first official hit today. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Owen Grice. He struck out, and he's at a 2 RBI single today. So the lefty against Salas now. And I think Grice loves to hit against fastball pitching. So this might be an advantage for the Falcons here. Suksdorf's got a big lead at first. Right down the pipe, strike 1. 0-1 the count on Grice. Runner at first is Suksdorf. He does have speed, but again, the Falcons are down by 4, 10-6. Here's the pitch by Salas, and it's low. Good block by, oh, it gets by him. Gets by the catcher, which is Farino. Is it Farino? No, we got a new catcher, it looks like. No, we definitely have a new catcher. I'm going to find out who it is right now. Can't see his number. I'm not sure. It might be Celaya. I think it's Celaya because he's the only one that has a single digit. And the pitch. Cracked. And it will drop. Let's see if they send it. Suksdorf had to stop to see if it would be caught. And he'll hold up at third as they get it in. So the new catcher is Juarez, number 12. Juarez is the new catcher for the Bombers. Base hit for Owen Grice. He wanted the RBI, but Suksdorf had to hold up just in case that was caught. So runners on the corners now. And here's the power hitting David Johnson. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Falcons down by 4. Sorry about the glare. The sun won't go away, guys. I'm sorry. Here's the pitch, a little low, ball 1. I think that's the only defensive change I can see. If I missed anybody, the outfield, I don't even know, guys. Y'all would have to tell me. So I can't see that far. I apologize. Here's the pitch. Oh, gives him the high strike. Strike 1, 1-1 on the tall hitting David Johnson. Again, Johnson had a ground out to short, and he's walked today. Sorry, guys. Trying to get in between the chains here. Here we go. Salas sets and the pitch. There goes the runner from first, and he'll get there. And Suksdorf is going to stay at third, but going to second is Grice. So he'll get a stolen base. 2 runners in scoring position. These would be huge if Johnson could get these runs in. We got 3 power hitters in a row here. Johnson, Willis, and Estrada. So here's the pitch. Salas sets. I haven't yet to see a curveball. Fastball crushed by Johnson into left. It's back. It's over the left fielder's head. 1 run will score. Here comes Grice. 2 runs will score on the 2-run double by Johnson. I told you if Johnson got a hold of one, he was going to put it out there. And it's now 10-8 in favor of the Bombers. What a shot by Johnson. 10-8, 10-8. Give me a bomb and we'll have a tie. No pressure. Right? That's what I'm saying. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Willis, who has a chance to tie it up here. Runner on second. We're in the top of the 4th. We're almost we are now officially an hour and 45 minutes into the game. Here is Willis, the first baseman, Willis. He's had a walk and a 2 RBI error from the shortstop. And it's fouled off. Oh, no. Foul it the other way. Okay, no shatters. We're good. I heard a thud, but not a shatter. So Willis trying to get the timing on Salas. Again, if he can get a jack here, we'd be the first one of the day, and they'd tie the game. But even a single could score Johnson and put them within 1. Salas sets. Again, it is 10-8 in favor of the Bombers. Salas sets. Salas's pitch. Fastball right down the pipe. Oh, little low. And Willis didn't want that one. 1-1. Willis is actually a very smart hitter, actually. Very smart hitter. Salas checks the runner. Johnson at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Oh, right there. Man, and down. 3 or that's 2? That's 2. That's 2. So, man, 1 and 2 on Willis. Willis didn't like that one. He thought he could have gone Oppo Taco on that. If he goes Oppo Taco, the runner's going to score. There's a huge hole between short and third. And the pitch, and it's low. It gets away from the catcher, Juarez, and runner to third will be Johnson. Now a sac fly can get the run in, or even a deep ground ball. Timeout. We're going to clean the plate here. Thank you, Blue. You're awesome for that. And again, shout out to E1 Connect Marketing. Take your shot media crew. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on third. Willis at the plate. Nobody out. Bombers up by 2. Sorry for the glare again, guys. We're in a horrible spot right here. Salas's pitch. Fastball. High fastball. And it is foul. Willis has got the timing down. He's just got to straighten it out. Again, it's 10-8. What a cute puppy. There's a cute puppy behind me. Sorry, I'm a sucker for dogs. Salas sets. Let's see what he brings that breaking ball. Nope. Fastball. It's chopped right between second. That's going to score a run. And great play by the second baseman. Throw to first. Not in time. Willis runs it out. The run scores is Johnson. And it's a 1-run ball game. It's 10-9 now. And here comes the second baseman, Kyle Benson. Tying run at first is Anthony Willis. Man, he ran hard to beat that one out. So that's 3 RBIs today for Willis. And that'll bring up Kyle Benson, the second baseman. Was the catcher today and moved over to second. Oh, good pitch there by Salas. Tailing fastball. Strike 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Top of the 4th. Again, the Bombers lead at 10-9. What a game this has been. Salas sets the fireball. Oh, breaking ball. Almost hit Benson in the head there. God, it's bad enough you get hit while you're catching. Then you come up to bat and you're getting balls thrown at you. It's not fun. Let's see what Willis does. Willis has a moderate lead at first. Salas set. Salas's pitch. Oh, high heat. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes on Benson, the Falcons' second baseman. Salas sets. Will he throw the breaking ball? Nope. Inside, he gets past Juarez, and that will get Willis over to second. And now he's in scoring position. So now, if Benson could pop a little blooper here, we could have a tie ball game. So 2-2 on Benson. Willis gets a bigger lead at second. Salas's pitch. Oh, it almost hits Benson. Benson jumps out of the way there just in time. Full count. Full count on Benson. Benson does a little of everything for this team. There we go. Oh, it. See if Salas comes to the breaking ball. And time is called by Benson, trying to throw off the timing there of Salas.
Good.
48. Salas sets. Salas checks on the pitch. And it's crushed, and it's going to be foul. Uh-oh. No shatters. We're good. Oh, I heard a thud, though. Just kidding. There's the thud. That's their fault. They should have parked further. Benson feels bad. He just hit a car. Hopefully, I know it's not mine. Mine's all the way by the pool. Somebody's car hood just got hit by Benson's foul ball. There's no physical way a foul ball can get to my car, so we'll see. Full count. Here we go. Pitch by Salas. Ooh, low. Good eye. Good battle by Benson. And we're going to get... Benson wants to run for himself, it looks like. Are they going to let him run for himself? Benson wants to run for himself. Runners on first and second, and that will bring up the new catcher, Fernando Estrada, who started this game. He's a single, a strikeout, and dude had a straight steal of home today. It was pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. Should you go back and watch it earlier. Second inning, I believe. First inning. Here's the pitch. And he just bloops it. Will it drop? Will it drop? It is no man's land. It dropped. Throw to second, not in time. And that will load the bases on an excuse me swing by Estrada. And that will bring up the third baseman, Chris Judd. Judd is over 2 today. He flew out on an infield fly and flown out to the first baseman. He is due, and this would be the time to do it. Again, Falcons are down by 1. I believe there's no outs still. Bases loaded with Falcons. They trail by 1. It's 10-9. Infield in for the Bombers. They lead it by 1. They're going for the out at the plate. Here we go. Something's got to give. Salas sets. Salas' pitch is a fastball. Low, ball 1. Smart at bats here for the Falcons. They have to have smart at bats. Here's Judd. Judd's got a bit. If anything hit hard, it's getting through the infield here. Pitch and high heat. Ball 2. 2-0 the count on Judd. Bases loaded with Falcons. Willis at second. Willis at third. Benson at second. And Estrada at first. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's beauty. That might drop. It might drop. It does. He traps it. And the run's going to score. He's coming home. Here comes Benson. The throw is off. Benson scores. The Falcons take the lead. Beautiful 2 RBI single there for Judd. And man, that dropped, and he was flying around the bases with Benson. And it looks like Coach Oniaga is going to take the ball from Salas. So we're going to get a new pitcher. Salas' line. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, a few walks. A lot of earned runs. I actually didn't mark them, guys. I apologize. We'll see who's coming in for Salas. Looks like we got a new first baseman, number 17, Torres. Limos, I think, is coming in to pitch. Oh, no, number 20. And that is, I don't have a 20. I'm going to have to go get it. I'll go find out who that is. But number 17 is the new first baseman. Torres is your new first baseman. I'm going to go find out who the new pitcher is. Where's he at? Hey, Skip, who's 20?
Who's number 20?
Gonzalez, thank you. So we got confirmation. Number 20 is Gonzalez. So Gonzalez coming in. He will inherit some runners. Inherit 2 runners. On the runner on second And the runner on first will belong to Salas. It's top of the fourth. Falcons lead it 11-10. We're approaching the 2-hour mark, but this game has been amazing so far. Again, 11-10. Bombers are the home team, so they will get their last dubs. Trying to see what other defensive changes we got here. It looks like Zahan is moving to third, it looks like. Man, there's so many changes, guys. I don't know what's going on because they're all standing at second. I think Zahan might be going to third, but we'll see. The new pitcher, again, is Gonzalez, number 20. First time we've seen him today. Falcons come back here. They now lead it 11-10. So again, runner on second is Estrada, runner on first is Judd. It looks like this guy's got a little bit of heat, so let's see what kind of control he has. And you guys are just letting the phone chill right now. If anyone wants to donate like a small umbrella to me, that would be amazing. So I could put it over and we won't have any glare, guys. And I won't roast. All right, here we go. So coming up for the Falcons is going to be the left fielder, Rogelio Vega. He has 2 walks today. He's got an RBI on one of those walks, and he has a stolen base. So here we go. Rogelio Vega at the plate. Estrada at second. Judd at first. Oh, my legs hurt. All right, here we go. Let's see what Gonzalez has. He's a tall right-hander. Over the top. Oh, go, gets by Juarez, and just like that, the Falcons get 2 in scoring position. Estrada rounds third and stays there. A stolen base for Judd. Base hit, we'll get 2 more across for the Falcons here. Again, Gonzalez is a taller pitcher. So it's a different look than the last 2 pitchers we've had. And he's showing the bunt. Infield in. Safety squeeze. Nope, not happening. Well, safety squeeze A wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Estrada stole home on a straight steal earlier, so nothing will surprise me anymore. And I mean that in the coolest way possible. Here's the pitch from Gonzalez. Oh, right there. Beautiful pitch by Gonzalez. Right down the pipe. Infield in once again for the Bombers. They trail by 1. It's 11-10. Here in the fourth, we're at the 2-hour mark now. Fastball, oh, maybe a little high? Little high. 3 balls, 1 strike to count on Rogelio Vega. Looking for his first official at bat today, but yet he's got a stolen base and an RBI. Go figure. And there, will he go again? No. Safety squeeze, no. And bring a little high there, and he walks. That's going to load the bases. First walk for Gonzalez. That is 3 walks today for Vega. And that'll bring up the top of the order, center fielder Aaron Horseman. He has a single, a stolen base. He's flown out to right field, and he struck out today. We got dads all over the place now. I always know when Aaron's up because his dad's right next to me. I'm all good with that. Bases loaded, infield in. Here we go. Can he give him a little insurance? Falcons only up by 1. Fastball, Gonzalez right there in the lower outside corner. Let's see if Aaron tries to go Apo Taco here. Again, infield is in. Humongous lead by the runners at first and second. Dust storm right into our eyes. Beautiful. Fastball. Oh, high heat there. Man, Gonzalez. 0-2 on Horseman. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. There's literally nowhere I can go to get out of this glare. I'm trying, y'all. That's as good as it's going to get, y'all. There's the pitch. Oh, and he bounces it. It gets by Juarez. Here comes Estrada. The throw to the pitcher. They got him. What a play by Juarez behind the plate there. Gets to it quick. Good cover of home by Gonzalez. And Estrada is down at the plate. So runners do move up. Judd third. Over to second is Vega. 1 down. Infield will... Okay, that just happened. Infield is still in for the Bombers. Again, Falcons lead it 11-10. Here in the fourth, we have now officially hit the 2-hour mark, guys. See what the umpire wants to do. Sorry, guys, trying to get the chain here. Here we go. And the pitch. Wow, wow. And a outside corner, down goes Horseman. So 2 down. The infield will go back now, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Preston Suksdorf. He has a sacrifice fly, a walk, and a single today. Let's try a different angle here. I give up, guys. We can't get away from this glare. Right, I can't even angle it. Either way I ankle, I'm screwed. There we go. That's a little better. And the pitch. Oh, foul back. Yeah, viewers hate it when it's like when you film from an angle. They're like, why can't you go behind the plate? Fine, I'll go behind the plate. Yeah. This glare is horrible. Yeah, I'm like, last week wasn't bad at all. This week is way worse. It's behind the lights now. All right, so strike one on the foul ball. Here's the pitch from the tall pitching Gonzalez. Right down the pipe, strike two. Bringing the heat now is Gonzalez. It's already got 1K, looking for another. Suksdorf trying to get the run in from third. Gonzalez sets. Gonzalez from the stretch brings the heat, and right there, strike three. Down goes Suksdorf. 2 Ks in the inning for Gonzalez. At the end of 3.5, and 2 hours later, it is the Socal Falcons 11 and the San Bernardino Bombers 10. Again, we'll be back. Take a shot, media crew. 2 hours officially. Let's see if we got any defensive changes here. It looks like Estrada's going to go to first. Means Willis might be done for the day. I could be wrong. He might be going to the outfield, but it looks like Estrada is going to first, which means we'll see who the catcher is going to be. Could it be Willis, maybe? Well, Willis is a lefty, so I don't think so. Might be Benson again. Vega's going to the outfield. Johnson, Grice, Suksdorf. Last inning?
No, last at bat.
Oh, final inning. You guys are one. They are.
Yeah, but it's only the fourth. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Where you're at 2 hours.
It's no new after 2 hours or something.
You guys are up by 1, Tony. 11-10. Oh, Willis is going behind the plate. Watch out. Okay. Who says lefties can't catch? No pressure, Anthony. Catching with that first baseman glove. Okay. This should be good. All right. Falcons are up by 1, ladies and gentlemen. We have been told that this is the last inning. You are not seeing things. Anthony Willis is catching with a first baseman's glove. He is a lefty, and what the heck? He wants to try catching. Let him catch. What the hell? Why can't lefties catch, right? So Piet going for a second inning of work. Again, it is 11-10 in favor of the Falcons. So at second base now is Estrada. Wait. No, at first base is Grice. Second base is Estrada. Looks like Benson might be out. I think Benson's out. Yeah, Benson's out. Who's in center, though? Vega. Johnson's in right. Grice is the new first baseman. Johnson's in right.
Oh, don't keep doing that. You're all I got.
No pressure. And Benson, I believe, is at shortstop now. Oh. The hell was that? All right, here we go. Again, Bombers down by 1. We are in the last inning. It's only bottom of the fourth, but we are at 2 hour mark, and the rule is no more innings after the 2 hour mark. This umpire is very big on that. So here we go for the Bombers leading off. I don't know. I'll have to see the numbers. I believe it's number 17, Torres. 17, I was right. All right. And this is Torres' first official at bat. So this is the first baseman, number 17, Torres. Again, the Bombers are down by 1. Falcons lead at 11-10. It's been a great game so far, back and forth the entire time. I'm sorry about the glare. I don't control the sun. I apologize. Here is Piet trying to close it out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Great game on both sides by both squads here. Little of everything. Pitch to Torres from Piet. Ooh, gives him the strike. 0-2 on Torres. See, Piet's going to go right after him. We'll see. I'm going to give you guys a different angle here. Sorry, guys. This 5 o'clock thing is killing me. Here's the pitch by Piet. Oh, just a little high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count on Torres with Brody and Barrientos on deck. Again, this is the last inning, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the pitch. Oh, he gives him the outside corner. Strike 3. Torres goes down looking. First strikeout for Piet. And their Bombers are down to their final 2 outs. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 24. Actually, no, this is going to be pinch hitting number 11, Anwanter. Anwanter is going to pinch hit for number 24, Brody. Anwanter. Here we go. Anwanter versus Piet. JP's pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 1. And he does have a great breaking ball, ladies and gentlemen. Piet sets. Piet's pitch from the stretch is a breaking ball. Gives him the high heat, or the high breaking ball, I'm sorry. Strike 2. 0-2 the count on Anwanter. Anwanter. I'm sorry, it's the other way around. Anwanter. 0-2 on Anwanter. Let's see if Piet comes right at him. Fresh off the bench. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa. A little outside there. Ball 1. One and 2 the count on Anwanter. Piet sets from the stretch. Piet gets the sign he wants. Here's the pitch. Chopper goes over to second. Estrada's got it. He can't get a grip. Throw to first. They got him. They got him. Sorry, I didn't move it in time, but they do get the runner. An off-balance throw by Estrada. No argument on the other side by the coach. So that'll be a ground out to the second baseman. And the Bombers are down to their final out. And it's going to be the designated hitter, Barrientos, and he is not even official at bat today. He has 2 walks. So 2 outs, nobody on. Bombers are down to their final out. Looks like Salas is set to be on deck if Barrientos gets up. Here we go. Piet sets. Piet's pitch. Outside, ball 1. Piet sets, and Piet's pitch. And it's a grounder short, broken bat. This could be the game. Benson, Grice, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Falcons fly high and soar to the 11-10 victory over the San Bernardino Bombers here in Pomona. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. Again, 11-10 is your final. Socal Falcons get the victory. Don't forget to tune in next Thursday, the 16th at 5 p.m. as the Falcons will be taking on the Sharks. So if you want to see information about that, go on Take Your Shot Media Crew, take_your_shot_media_crew on Instagram for all your information. Again, the Falcons fly high to a victory, 11-10. I'm Double R Ricky Rodriguez on behalf of the Socal Falcons, on behalf of Take Your Shot Media Crew. Again, our sponsors, E1 Connect Marketing. We appreciate them. You guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. Go get cool, man, because it's hot as hell out here. Love your family, cherish your family, and remember, when life hands you the ball, take your shot. I'm out of here.